BpsRps are live May 23rd, 2022. We're getting live on the Twitter feed now. All right, we're live on Twitter. Let's check one thing. All right. Almost there. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. What's up, King M over on YouTube? Been a while, fellas. Been a long time. Just pulling up ESPN here. All right. Standings. It's been a while since we reviewed standings. Thank you. Thank you. I try to keep myself fit. What's up, Andrew? Just saying it's been a long time, so we're back, fellas. See what happened in baseball since it's been about a week and a half. Let's see what happened. All right. Going from the AL East with the Yankees 5 games ahead of the Rays. Baltimore 17 wins. They called up Adley. He only got 1 hit his first game. He's supposed to be a top prospect. What kind of prospect gets 1 hit? I mean, it was a triple, but still. Twins are 4 games over the White Sox. Houston, they're still playing well, even with that no more trash can. They're only a game and a half up on the Angels. The Angels, what's that rookie? Silself? Tell us a little bit about him, Andrew. Came out of nowhere, pitching well for them. Oakland, 17. I didn't think they win 17 games all year. They won 17 games already. Silseth. Chris Silseth? Silseth. Silseth. He's a Sith Lord. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Some Sith magic going on in Anaheim. Splitter, slider. Is a chance to stay upright. It's 97. The splitter and slide. All right. Not bad. What's up, Paul? We got Paul on Twitter. Welcome back. How was your trip? I don't think I saw this. Paul went to Cancun. I stayed in South Philly. Jealous. Too short. Yeah, most vacations are. Welcome back, brother. Mets 8 games over the Phillies. Phillies just, you know. I don't know if you saw my tweet last night. Alfaro in half the bats has the same amount of home runs as Real Muto. And for $20 million less. I don't know. Give me 6 Stone Alfaro all day. Washington, 14-28. Mr. Scott, welcome. It's been a long time, fellas. Milwaukee, 26-15. So I still hate that trade even to this day. Don't pay your catchers a lot of money, people. Don't draft them early in fantasy. They could have taken the million, spent it on Syndergaard and Starling Marte. They'd have a center fielder and another great pitcher. But what do I know? Colorado, 19 wins. That's a pretty good division. Dodgers, Padres, Giants, D-backs, Colorado. St. Louis 3 games behind. The boss is a fraud. Wow. Let's do an informal poll. Springsteen, whether you like him or hate him. Who likes him? Who dislikes him? I don't think there's an in between with Springsteen. I think you either love him or hate him. I could say, all right, Andrew over on YouTube likes him. I know Kurt despises him. King M dislikes, so that's 2 for dislike. I know Scott and I like him, so that's 3-2. What else? Who else is around? Paul, I saw you on. My man Rob 1, if you're lurking. Let's get some opinions on the boss here. I mean, whether you like him or not, you got to respect him. He's been around since what, 70? Putting out some great music. Mikado's batting 374. Kingham doesn't hate him, just doesn't get the hoopla. It's understandable. I mean, I'll go on record. I tweeted or sent a message about this. I think Billy Joel is a real horrible singer. All those years, I think there's two songs that I like, but I respect him. I mean, for some reason, he's been around that long. Him and his elevator music, crap. But I still give him some respect. Hi, Kurt. Good seeing you for about 2 minutes. Sort of the length of my Keith Sweat sessions, but you know, always good to get your input. Better songwriter than singer, Bruce or Billy Joel? Bruce is a good songwriter. He writes his own stuff. He's got some good lyrics. Judge has 15 home runs, Trout with 12. Billy Joel, I mean, he's done something right. Obi, Bruce, what's up, Obi? You a Bruce fan? Bruce is better than Dylan. That I have to disagree with. I have to disagree there. But Bob Dylan's very polarizing. His voice turns a lot of people off, but his lyrics, any question you have in life, the answer can be found in a Bob Dylan song. He went through electric, religion, folk, rock, pop. Very versatile writer. 80s, he put out like an 80s sounding album in, of course, the 80s. He very, very talented. I forgot the guy who signed Springsteen to his label actually signed Dylan. When he first came out, they were throwing Springsteen out there as the next Bob Dylan. I forgot the producer's name. It's on the tip of my tongue. How the hell does Julio Rodriguez lead the majors in stolen bases with 12? It's pretty impressive. Once he gets the power coming under swing, you might be seeing the next 40-40 guy. Josh Hammond, that's right. Was it Josh Hammond or Chris Hammond? Chris Hammond was a jobber for the Reds. It's Josh Hammond. Did you name your kid after him? Alec Manoah has a 1.62 ERA. Martin Perez, 1.64. Where have I been? We're a quarter into the season, and these ERAs are still low. Verlander, 1.22. Michael Kopech, 1.29. He's staying healthy. He's been dominating. Save leaders. I guess you could say Rogers belongs there with the Padres. Hader, Romano, Hendricks, Bard. I don't think Bard you would have thought to be in the top 5, but Dylan Cease, 67 strikeouts. Obi's more Bruce than Billy. So you're a Bruce fan? That's 3-3 on tonight's informal poll. Joe Musgrove, 8 quality starts. It's pretty amazing. Today in baseball history, Jimmy! Yeah, the run environment, the dampened ball. And Baltimore moving the fences back and raising the fence. Yeah, it's been a while. Had to get things together a little bit. Busy. Work was breaking me down for a little. But I had to strike first and show no mercy. Does it really? All right, it's not a bad song. It's one of his that I actually enjoy. Billy Joel, We Didn't Start a Fire. Real Muto's 1 for 1 tonight. See if he gets a hit. It's like news. That's good. Maybe his average is probably up to like a 240 now. Nothing happened today in baseball. The final wrestling pack we got here. It's the goal here is Mean Gene Okerlund. I cannot do that. Who could recite every lyric in Now We Didn't Start the Fire? King M just said he doesn't remember the words of that song. I can't take it anymore. I think that's the last line of the song. Goal here is Mean Gene Okerlund or Big John Studd. Bailey? You know Bailey was a wrestler. He's the dude who takes selfies with every minor league player that ever played baseball. I didn't know that he was a wrestler. Bailey. Bailey, if you're watching this, I'm going to send this out to you. A selfie. Take a selfie with me. Children of Battle Mine. What does that mean? I remember the lyric, but I don't know what that meant. Bowie? Larry Bowie? He should manage the Phillies, Larry Bowie. We're going to Google it right now. Children of Battle Mine. All right, time to go to Google. I don't know what I would do without Google. Probably better social skills. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Not the pirate. What other Johnny Ray is there? Children of the Thalidomide. You guys are getting too philosophical on me here. Not finding anything on Google. Oh, all right. Thalidomide. Okay, thalidomide. Thalidomide. All right, we're opening a new window. The tragic children of thalidomide. Messed up babies, yeah. Babies were born with no legs, no arms. Some had flippers, or digits emerging from their shoulders. Oh, wow. They gave pregnant women drugs and the babies came out messed up. Johnny Ray was a singer, the father of rock and roll star Tony Bennett. All right, I never knew this. I never knew either of those things. I always thought Johnny Ray was just the second baseman for Pittsburgh. So I learned that. I learned about this children of thalidomide. Probably not saying that right, or thalidomide. Huh. That's a pretty good lyric to think about that. Billy Joel, you're not banned now. Liv Morgan, maybe that's Mike's daughter. He played in so many cities for so many teams. He had to father some kids. Thalidomide. Thalidomide. I never heard that before. See, Google's reactive. Liv is Scotty's. It's a glossy too. Look at that. It's a refractor parallel. See, Google's reactive. It just doesn't tell you things. You have to search for it. It would be cool if it popped up every day, like, hey, a Google fact. And maybe those children of thalidomide would have been on there. Eddie Guerrero, Pedro's father. It's an Allen and Ginter piece. Jake the Snake. Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts was badass. That was Jimmy's boy. The Miz. Mike Miz. Mike Mizzanelli. Sports Talk Radio. This pack sucked. What the hell's a 10 Shira? Oh, Low Shira? It looks like 10 Shira. What kind of person's name has a number in it like that? And Riddick Moss. The Miz started on MTV Road Rules. I don't even know who The Miz is. I'd heard the name a couple times. Or Real World. The only Real World I ever saw was Philadelphia one. It's pronounced EO. Like the vowels. A-E-I-O-U. EO. Shira. Pack sucked. Sorry, guys. Star Wars battle plans. The goal here is Big John Studd. Big John Studd was the first wrestler to climb over the top rope. The Jedi find Palpatine. This is pretty good. You guys ready for Obi-Wan Friday night? Back-to-back episodes. This is nice. Obi-Wan defeats Darth Maul. Great here. Stranger Things comes out too? Oh, why don't I know that? Oh wow. I gotta rewatch the last season. And it was coming out again. How much did they fine who? Who got fined? The base is infiltrated by snow troopers. This is a glossy. They want to hold on to this. Tools of Warfare, the blaster pistol. This is Han Solo's blaster, the DL-44. That's why they had to change it from the disabled list and the injured list in Major League Baseball, the DL to the IL, because Han Solo was suing them for infringement on the DL term. So that was the name of his pistol. This Is Us. I've heard of This Is Us. I don't know too much about it. Anybody else watching This Is Us? Scotty's a little upset that tomorrow's the last episode. Wookiees fly in with mines. Attack of the Clones. When they good relations with the Wookiees, Yoda had. Obi said it was a good show. Bo-Katan, Kryz's warriors fight the enemy. King M is not a fan, but he likes Mandy Moore. She was a singer, wasn't she? And Obi's going to miss it tomorrow night. Oh, he's going to miss the show. Not going to miss it tomorrow. He's going to miss it. Is it like the final episode? Are there seasons involved? And what's the general premises of the show? Opening day, Tim Lincecum. The goal here is 07. I don't know who's playing in 07. No, this is 2011. Ever. How many episodes? So it's only like one season, bunch of episodes. Chase Utley. Sorry, Mets fans. Matt Latos. Remember he had that one really great year? Stephen Drew, JD Drew's brother. Phillies fans, I think, threw batteries at Stephen Drew and booed him just because he was JD's brother. You'll know JD Drew didn't sign with the Phillies when they drafted him. Albert Pujols, this guy's still playing. Oh, there's 6 seasons. Oh my God. A lot of seasons. Jay Bruce. Superstar celebrations. Jay Bruce. Mike Trout rookie. I'll go with that. You know how many Greg Jeffries rookies we can get if we pull a Mike Trout out tonight? That's right. Yachty pitched. You know, Jay Bruce, out of all the leagues I've ever won, which aren't many, but the ones that I have won, Jay Bruce was usually on them. He was usually on the roster. I don't think it's coincidence. He's a proven winner. Badass binder piece. Miguel Cabrera Stadium lights. This is a really sharp card. Kurt, I'm not going to give this to you because you're disrespect towards Bruce Springsteen. Jay Bruce, fourth vote for the boss. There you go. Bruce. King Ed may be sending me out a Jay Bruce. I'll take it. Badass Miner is always looking to expand with Bruce. Justin Morneau. Scotty's voting Bruce too. I think Bruce is winning. Justin Morneau. Remember he was a Rocky? And Areola Chapman on the Reds. His rookie card. I think he's going on the IL. I think I read today. Any Chapman fans, this is his rookie. Pack fresh. Crisp AF. And we're going to go from 2011 to 93. This is O-Pee-Chee, their premier. Our goal here, of course, is a Lancourt or Voltaguer, which is French for pitcher and outfielder. For outfielder and pitcher. All right, if Bruce is big, Bruce Springsteen, the reason we're talking about him, he has a big announcement coming tomorrow. If it's tour dates for 2023, Scotty's doing a big giveaway. I'm thinking it's tour dates. You know, with the COVID relaxing in some areas, he probably wants to get out on the road and sing to us. Obi, Tom Glavine, gold border. I've never been there. Anybody here ever visit Russia? Never been there. I've only been overseas once. I went to Toronto. Harold Baines, Mike. We know you're a big King M. We know you're a big fan of the Hall of Famers. Except on the Orioles. I don't remember that. I don't remember much from '93, except the Phillies made it to the World Series, only to get robbed. Spies Like Us, Dan Aykroyd. Who was the other guy in it with him? The dude from Ghostbusters. It was one of the Great Lakes. And I had to fly to get there. It was the sea. I had to cross the Connor Seabold. That was the sea I had to cross to get to Toronto. It's a nice city. Back in like 02. Chevy Chase, that's right. McCartney did the soundtrack, the song, the opening title, Spies Like Us, which I thought was crazy that he did it. Tom Brunansky on the Brewers. I remember when the Twins and Red Sox, never the Brewers. If I saw the back of this card and didn't know it was him, I would think it was a pitcher. Scott Cooper, Red Sox third baseman. I think he was pretty highly touted, moderately touted prospect coming up. I think Scott was named after him because they're Red Sox fans. Of course, he played for the Red Sox. Makes sense. Never quite worked out. Another Red Sox who definitely didn't work out, Ken Ryan. Ken Ryan? I'd never even heard of this guy. Pitcher. Lancourt. It says right on the back. Look. It's written in French next to the English. Connor Jackson, Arizona, Diamondback first baseman. What did he get? He got sick, right? Not vertigo, but he had some kind of like sickness that hurt him, wasn't it? Ken Ryan was the closer. He still could be. Their bullpen's kind of in shambles. He could be the closer for the Red Sox, right? Why not? Valley Fever, that's right. Basketball tip-off. They're still playing basketball. Who's still playing? Who's still around? Like which teams? John Cummings. Sorry for cursing. It's Terry's brother, the power forward for the Spurs and Bucks. His brother pitched for the Mariners, or Lancourt for the Mariners. That's right. I forgot what Valley Fever. Yeah, he had. I think he had a good year or two, right? And then he just like never came back. Mike Trombley. Not yet. But speaking of crossing seas and lakes, this is Tim Laker. Boston, Miami, Dallas, Golden State. Celtics, Heat, Mavericks, Warriors. Go Boston. That's why I got the green on. Carlos Baerga. He's got some nice looking sunglasses on. He's a good middle infielder. Had some pop. Scott, my article was submitted a few days ago. If you're okay with it, I'd like to update a few things on there if you're all right. Unless you definitely want to like throw it out there tomorrow or the next day, but I like to update everything. Couple happenings with the Phillies lately. I want to touch base on in there. Yep. All right. Cool. I was going to DM. I was going to slide into your DMs. Don't tell anybody, and ask you that. I want to update the numbers tonight. Speaking of updating, gotcha. Makes sense. This is Alex Arias. He's a Florida Marlin, and if you update them, Miami Marlin. Look at these jerseys. Teal was big. Speaking of Arizona, I think Arizona had teal back then. Florida, Charlotte Hornets. Teal was a really popular color back then. This guy had sunglasses on too. Whose sunglasses were nicer, Alex's or Carlos? I don't know. It's a tough call. This is more like an athletic version. This is more like going out, throwing your game around town. Kind of like I'm gonna get my game on tonight. This is I'm gonna get my stick on tonight. There's some pretty good numbers before the Valley Fever. All right. So all in all, I think the Cards were pretty shitty tonight. I mean, we got a Chapman rookie, we got a Cabrera. We're going to use this as trade bait to get Kurt to apologize for his disrespect of the boss. Well, we got Jay Bruce. So I guess you know what? Maybe that adjective was totally off base, and I apologize. So, fellas, that's all I got tonight. Thank you all for joining. Good times getting back together. We'll get back on tomorrow night and see what happened with the Boston, Miami, Dallas, Golden State series. Obi says go Braves. I can't agree with him, especially the way the Phillies are playing. But how's this? Go your favorite team. That's why I'm not showing impartiality towards the horrible Phillies. So thank you all for watching, guys. You guys have a good evening. You keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night.